Playing some more Dead Cells. Oof. I've actually done a lot in this game since the last time I played on stream, which was like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago, so hasn't exactly been that long. Alright, live on Twitch and live on YouTube. Alright, cool beans. So last time I was playing, I had, what had I done? I think I had, beaten 3 boss cell, but I hadn't touched 4 boss cell yet. And no. I've beaten 2 boss cell. I hadn't beaten 3 boss cell yet. Since then, I have beaten 3 boss cell. And I filled up the legendary forge for the 3 boss cell tier. So now everything can be 50% S class or something. So I unlocked 4 boss cell. But then I also went in and I beat the giant on 4 boss cell, so I got the 5th boss cell. I'm not going to play 5 boss cell right now, but I am going to play 4 boss cell because I want to fill up the legendary forge of 4 boss cell to make it potentially easier to take on 5 boss cell when I get there. Also, I made a new overlay for Dead Cells because I've been playing enough of this. I figured I should stop using my Star Trek overlay for a game that is very not Star Trek. So yeah, I made myself a little custom Dead Cells overlay using the some screenshots that I'd taken and just some ingenuity in Photoshop. Yeah, I like it. So my webcam, like the actual me, is an item loadout, my favorite item, magic missiles. And then the actual game capture is a legendary item overlay. Like like when you actually go into the pause menu, like one of those overlays that I just turned into a PNG image. Yeah, I'm very happy with how it turned out. I just made that this morning. And then the custom font. So Dead Cells doesn't actually have a font made on anything that I could find. So I custom made every letter in my name and just duplicated it across the board. So yeah. Dead Cells custom overlay. Took me damn well long enough. Okay, so two brutality. Ooh, a cursed sword. Oh, if I want to die immediately. You know what? I'm trying something different. So, take a shield. Cursed sword. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Cursed sword, which is already doing crazy damage. I love the firebrands, but I'm trying to use the shield more. I don't have a lot of experience actually using the shield properly. So I still suck with it. But I was using it successfully this morning. Hey, it's the Patman Games. The Patman, what the hell are you doing here on Valentine's Day? I wasn't expecting to see you. How are you doing today? Alright, as much as I love the firebrands, if I'm running a shield, oh, I'm gonna try. I might die immediately. But I have a cursed sword that does a lot of damage, but if I get hit by anything, I die. So this will probably be a very short run. Let's take a look. Take a look. Probably should have finished that fight. Damn it. I know what I did wrong. I'm used to the Wings of the Crow being on my left trigger. I was hitting the wrong prompt. Okay. We're at a park with Mike and fam. Kids are running around and playing. Hey! That sounds peaceful. Well, I hope you guys are having a good time. Alright, let's try this. Ah. Oh, moving around with the Wings of the Crow is so hard to figure out. Alright, they're all dead. Oh boy. So yeah, how's your Valentine's going, my main man? Besides, of course, like what you just described at the park, hanging out with the fam. Like, you do anything special besides that? Oh, yep. All right, let me. Hey, look at that! I successfully parried without an armadillo pack. Looking forward to D&D tomorrow. Yep, D&D tomorrow is should be very exciting. I'm looking forward to it. That's for sure. Hey, a second shield. Might as well put that in the backpack. I can still rock armadillo pack. Hey, it's Joseph. How you doing, Joseph? How's your day going? All right. Oh, wrong button. I'm used to my. Oh, now that I'm using shields, I'm not used to not having a weapon on the that button. Oh boy, that almost got me killed. Okay. Going good. Made cupcakes for the lady this morning. Sissy had work, which prompted the trip to the park. Oh, so she's doing a photo shoot right now, while you guys are at the park, like two birds, one stone kind of thing. That's very cool. I like that. Ah. Yeah, that's right. I used a shield properly, motherfucker. All right. I'm glad you're doing good, Joseph. So I'm on 4 boss cell right now, Joseph. And I'm running a cursed sword, so I'm probably going to die very, very quickly. And I'm trying to force myself to get better with using shields. Like, not just armadillo pack shields. I'm trying to actually use the shields the way they were intended to be used, which is not easy for my brain. So, you know, mixed results. Alright, so I guess this is going to be a brutality run. Oh, I should break down those magic missiles. Sad. Magic missiles are my favorite item in the game. But I'm not running them on this one. Alright, I'm going to pause when I start reading chat, just to, because I have a cursed sword. I've yet to master parrying in any Souls-like. Starting Dark Souls 2 soon. Hope to get better at it. Yeah. Yeah, I saw you liking all of my dog stories, my old dog stories on Instagram. Yeah, those stories are years old, so I guess those are archived. Yeah, he was very cute. My JD was my sweet little hairy fuzzball. There's a picture of him right behind me. I keep his ashes right next to where I sleep. So I say goodnight to him every night, and I say good morning to him every morning. Yeah, no, parrying. So, okay, this game, Pat, has a thing, a perk you can put on your character called an armadillo pack. And what that does is when you dodge roll and you have a shield in your backpack, it actually uses that shield in your backpack to actually parry attacks used against you. So, because I don't run shields as one of my main items generally, I rely on the armadillo pack for like all of my parrying and all of my defensive needs. So, as a result of me running a proper shield right now, I don't have that, and I suck with using the actual proper method. So, trying to force myself to get good with it. Yeah, beautiful JD, the goodest boy with the baddest breath. I'll have to take your word for that. I have no sense of smell. Oh, wrong button. Oh, god damn it. I'm not used to a shield still. I'm used to this being a certain type of weapon and this being another type of weapon. So I instinctively use that because I'm like, oh, that's where I put my weapon. Nope, that's now the shield button. Well, that was a short run. All right. Well, I knew that was going to happen when I picked a cursed sword. All right. I wasn't even going to get out of the first level. All right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Ooh. A combination brutality and magic missile. That's interesting. Ooh, then you got Panchakas over here. Ooh. Flint, you know, I don't love the barrel cannon. AFK for a second. Alright, cool beans. Alright. Oh, right. Right, I'm trying to use shields more. Alright, so I guess the twin daggers are actually gonna go away. I have to really hardwire my brain into thinking like that. Alright. Alright, teleport to me, motherfucker! Oh, right, I can parry. Haha! Eat shit, fucko. Damn it! Getting that timing down on the parrying is fucking hard. Alright. Right, I have to get used to the fact that if they see me now, on 4 boss cell, everything is 10 times harder. They teleport to you. If they see you, they teleport to you. They are scarier than ever before. Everything is scarier. The fact that I managed to beat the giant, like I got all the way to the final level. So I beat the giant and I got the final boss cell. But I also managed to get, I had basically finished the damn castle. And then this morning, I just went back because I noticed I missed one enemy. Or actually, I missed a room of enemies, so it was like 6 enemies. But like, there was so few enemies. I went back and there was a cursed asshole there. And I didn't realize that he cursed me. And so I rolled backwards to get a little distance while I shot them. And there was a demon that I didn't notice that just fireballed me. And oh, so much work. It was like an hour and a half of work. And I just died. Oh, I was so sad. Ooh. 6+ magic missiles that pierce. And they burn when they die. Ooh. I don't have the money for it now. That is very tempting. Alright. Screw parrying those fireballs. The hell with that. Titanfall 2 is better and better. Ah, she sees me. Oh, I hit the parry. Come on. There we go. Now, I'm trying to force myself to get better with the parrying. Again, I'm still not good with it. Titanfall 2 is better and better. Everything I've seen about Titanfall 2, everything I've heard about Titanfall 2, it is a wonderful, delightful game. Everything that I've seen. I own it and I've never played it myself. But I've watched so much of it played over the years. And one of my favorite speedruns of all time was a co-op speedrun on GDQ of 2 people working together to beat the game. And to beat it fast. And it was just one of the most fun, energetic runs I've seen. Like, it was, I remember I was just smiling the whole time. So, like, yeah, Titanfall 2, solid game from everything I've seen. Yeah, now I have ice armor. Motherfucker! I keep forgetting to pop it because I'm stupid. Gonna jet for now, catch you later. Have a good one, man. Enjoy hanging out with the fam. Alright, nothing wrong with keeping my distance. In this game, I am very much a distance fighter. Alright. Holy shit. Come on, I hit the dodge button. How do I avoid the, Wow, I suck. Alright. I got hit a lot right there. I'm not used to playing so aggressively anymore. Takes a while to get used to. You know what? Stick with the one I had. I like the one I had. Oh, this run's already probably a wash. I mean, I'm on the first level and I've already taken multiple hits. But honestly, for me, because I tend to run magic missiles, the first, like, 2 levels are the hardest for me. If I can get past the first couple of levels, generally I am okay. Because I do enough damage at that point that I can offset most enemies that I run into. Okay, that was a successful parry. I like ice armor, but what I really like is the legendary ice armor. So I will hold out for that. One of the best items I've ever gotten, actually, was the legendary ice armor, because it just keeps going. And a new thing I tried to do, I try to place down a turret of some kind whenever I open a chest, because now, half the time, it seems like enemies come out and try to kill me. Like, a lot. Alright. Alright, got an elite down there. I don't want to waste a potion. I don't want to waste a potion. Oh, ah. Yeah, come and get me, bitch. Got him. Oh, come on. I dodged through you. Oh, lame. Those bastards are the worst bastards in the world. Alright. I need my Tesla coil. I'm better at taking them on with a Tesla coil. Oh, I love my new overlay. I'm really happy with it. I keep just admiring it. Probably put like an hour of work into that this morning. And I'm very happy with how it turned out. Easily could have turned out like garbage. Ooh, we got a baseball bat up here. Baseball bat would take advantage of the double survival I got going right now. If I could just learn how to use the shield properly. Wouldn't that be something? Alright, baseball bat though is crazy powerful. Come on. Parry! Haha. Alright, I gotta force myself to use it. I gotta force it. Ooh, symmetrical lance. Baseball bat's actually better. But I do love the symmetrical lance. I've had very successful runs. Ah! I didn't even know there was an elite there. Alright, there we go. So does every elite on 4 boss cell just have turrets shooting at you? Like, real question. Oh. There we go. I'm like, wait a minute, why aren't you working? Rain down fire from above. Alright, nice thing is right now, everything I have benefits from survival. So that's actually kind of nice. Everything benefits from it. Alright, got an elite room. I don't know how to dodge the red electricity. Like, you don't seem to be able to roll through it. Better to break that down. Could use the money. Alright, this baseball bat is good early damage. And another elite. Jesus, this game does not want me to survive. Hang on. Is that a scroll? There is a scroll down there. I'd love to get that scroll. I'd love my priority to be to kill the fucker on the bottom and to get that scroll, then take out the elite. Got him. Yeah, I want that extra 15% damage. Damn it! He got a hit on me. I was doing good. The damage you take is inflicted on the enemy, but it doesn't work with my build, so I'll take that 900 bucks. Alright, Castlevania direction. I still haven't done the Castlevania stuff. I've really been focusing on just maxing out my boss cells. Alright, I'm just going full, like, psycho on them. Just, like, fucking die. Baseball bat to the head. Alright, this koi stuff just doesn't work on 4 boss cell. Though I'll wait for this guy to turn around. Yeah. Or he'll just vaporize. Sweet. Yeah, I gotta be more aggressive on 4 boss cell. Alright, Toxic Sewer is my favorite exit. And it's not cursed. So right now, I think I'd stay away from the cursed levels if I could. I don't know if there's an actual benefit of going to a cursed level. Or if it literally is just that level's harder because there are enemies with curses. Frickin' rat! Alright, they're all dead. Alright, baseball bat for the win. Alright, survival. Don't think I have a lot of survival items even in the queue. Wonder if this item will show up as a brutality weapon. Ooh, get back here, you fucking rat. Alright. Ooh. Like I said, I'm going full Psycho Mantis on them. Whew, alright. Whew, alright. Alright. Promenade with perks. Indulgence 4 ++. It's identical. It actually literally is identical. It has all the same perks. Crazy. So I'll take the money. Okay, that direction. Up. It's my personal rule number 1. Clear every map. Definitely not a speedrunner of this game. Alright, got Explorer's Instinct. That's always a priority for me. Because get that and you can pretty much confirm whether you're missing something or not. There's a door up top that I don't recognize. Huh. And I don't think that's an exit. Huh. Must have ran right past that. I'm gonna have to check that out. Or is that where I spawned? No, never mind. I know what that is. That's where I spawned. Okay. So just that giant killer, but it's behind money. Let's move on. Oh, my eye keeps getting drawn to my overlay. I really love, in particular, the over my game capture, the little gold in the bottom right, the pixelated gold surrounding the frame. Like, I really like how that turned out. Turned out really well. Alright, don't reforge anything yet. I try not to reforge anything until I'm above the standard 4 that you start with. Alright. And as for... let's see. I don't have a shield in my backpack right now. So I should probably go for full-on brutality. Because I'm doing a lot of melee attacks with this baseball bat. I like your first attack inflicts an extra 100 damage. I like that. So is that the first attack on every enemy? Melee attacks restore a small amount of HP depending on attack damage for 5 seconds after dodging an attack at the last moment. I dodge a lot of attacks. Adrenaline could work out really well for me. Adrenaline could actually be perfect for me. Let's see. I do love Vengeance, but it requires you to take damage. Which is the thing I don't like about Vengeance. Ooh, I could make all of my melee attacks inflict bleeding. That's not bad. I think I'm going to try out Frenzy. No, Adrenaline. I'm going to try out Adrenaline. See if I like it. I've never used it. So I'm at 204 HP. Let's see if blowing up some of the rats and egg launcher assholes and some of the flying bats works for increasing that number. Hey, flying bat right out of the gate. Wow, okay, all of that and I went up 2 HP. I don't think I like adrenaline. Of course, it does say depending on damage done, so maybe when I have a way more powerful weapon, that will do a lot more. Melee attacks restore a small amount of HP depending on attack damage for 5 seconds after... Oh, after dodging an attack. In my brain, I thought I took the other one. Okay. Never mind. In my brain, I thought I took the, Wow, he doesn't want to die. There we go. What was the other perk? God damn it. Oh, speed buff. I should have taken the speed buff. I always have a speed buff. Damn it. Alright, well, live and learn. Ooh. Oh, I missed my traps. Alright. Got him. I got hit by the red lightning, but I never got hit by him. Come on. Yeah, jackasses. Ooh, hell yes, Tesla coil. Goodbye, indulgence. Indulgence is not bad. I do like ice armor though because it gives me one extra chance to not get hit. I'm definitely taking Tesla coil. Even if right now it's not benefiting from any of my scrolls, and that is unfortunate. But it's still useful. At least for the moment. I might replace it back for another indulgence or something. Ah! My god, he just cornered me in the wall. I'm hitting the... I'm hitting the shield button when the exclamation mark pops up and it's not working. Don't know if I'm doing it right. That's the problem. I'm treating it like Batman Arkham, the Arkham games, where like you hit the button and that's it. I might need to lower the difficulty and just practice with the shield. Get comfortable with the shield. Because, yeah, I'm just not comfortable with the shield, and that's what I'm suddenly using. Invisible after 5 seconds without attacking. Interesting. Alright, double tactics. And we got my magic missiles in one of these. What's that do? Enemies hit by this will thaw more slowly. Ooh, nice. Alright. So I got pretty strong magic missiles to start with, so this will be my tactics run. Oh, that's the other door. I'm surprised these rats didn't teleport. Yeah, see, I always have a speed buff. So yeah, I should have taken that other brutality mod. Oh, I tried dodging through the electricity. Alright. No. Yeah, I always hate when people explode my door open too. I'm definitely much more comfortable with the magic missiles. I've become dependent on the magic missiles. That's the problem. I started using it very heavily, and it became like my favorite build. So, so at first I was really, really good with like the Panchakas, and then the symmetrical lance, and then I stopped using them once I really dove into tactics, and now I suck with everything else but, which is not good. Yeah, come back down here, motherfucker. But tactics requires you to play smart, requires you to draw them from one place to another. Also, I have to remember, I'm invisible. I don't know how invisibility actually works in this game. Would they be able to see me at all? I mean, they would once I attack. Alright, I'm invisible again. Apparently the things behind me died. They can't see me, but they see my trap. They saw me. The hell. Okay, so they can see through invisibility? Okay. Because I wasn't attacking him. My trap was attacking him. So I don't know what invisible actually does then. Maybe it just makes you harder to detect? I'll bet that's what it does. But not impossible. Or maybe they detected me because I was in proximity to my trap, which was attacking. Oh. The only way to find out is via science. Or look on Reddit, but I prefer science. I mean, that motherfucker couldn't see me, and I was right here. Wait to go invisible. Nice. I do like ice armor. Though again, I miss my legendary ice armor. Lice armor. Ugh. Legendary ice armor was fun. Because you didn't have to keep resetting it over and over and over again. Freaking Tesla coil. Unfortunately, goodbye ice armor. And I like Tesla coil. There we go. In right trigger. Nice. Make up for some of the damage I took. Alright, there's an elite in there, so wait until I get both. Nice! Got him before the electricity hit me. Yeah, unfortunately tactics are what I'm most comfortable with. I should probably just stick with it, but I'll never get good at the other things if I don't force myself to use the other things. It's a tough one. It's a tough one, because I also want to unlock all the stuff. And my best chance of that is sticking with my tactics. Alright. You know, barrel launcher's good, but man, on 4 boss cell, it seems like they reflect the barrel back at you more often than not, which makes it more of a liability than anything else. Ooh, 5+. Ooh, it spreads inflammable oil. And magic missiles, if I kill somebody, that they burn, so yeah, that's better. Has good synergy with my current weapons. Not amazing synergy, but good synergy. New ice armor. Fortunately, I like my traps. Guess I'm going in on tactics right now. Alright, just a dead guy. You know, it does give me a little bit of peace of mind being invisible. Like, he can't see me. Kinda neat. Ah! Come over here, motherfucker, to my traps. Oh boy, okay. I almost screwed up that last dodge. Alright, another dead guy. Who rarely ever seems to have anything on them. I think they only have things on them if they're gooey. So if they're not a fresh corpse, then yeah, they're not worth it. Yep. Bet you this is the way to the hunter grenade. Yep. Alright, I miss anything? Toxic sewers, shield. Doesn't look like it. Alright, I didn't get any of the bonus doors because I don't have 30 kills without taking damage. But it's 4 boss cell. I rarely ever get those doors. Sometimes. But on 4 boss cell, Jesus. 4 boss cell, it's hard. It's very hard. Alright. Support. I love support. Probably my favorite mutation, because I'm always using traps. So Tesla Coil and Sinew Slicers, or Tesla Coil and Wings of the Crow. Though I don't know if it works with Wings of the Crow, probably not. So like Tesla Coil. But also the Sinew Slicer. I do prefer Wings of the Crow, though, because magic missiles. They have like, the synergy on them is almost built for magic missiles. Which is probably why I run them so often. It's nice not having to jump to try to hit them with a baseball bat. It's another thing I like about magic missiles. Ah! Fucker. Came out of nowhere. Let's try to take advantage of liposuction. But no, don't go too fast. Don't get stupid. No, can't go that way. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of extra cells here. That's very nice. Oh, come on. Terrible. Oh, I'm definitely much better with my traps in play. I am much better when I have stuff to use that I'm comfortable with. Sometimes I keep firing because you never know what's going to keep walking down the hallway. And sometimes it's just better to keep laying on damage if there is something just rushing towards you. First scroll fragment. You know what? For these guys, I'll use Homunculus. Whatever. Only when they're under, like, that specific circumstance. Nice. I was hoping that would reach him. Damn, dude, I missed a whole character arc. 4 boss L already. So, East Infection. I'm even further than that. So, this morning, before I left my apartment this morning, I managed to beat the Giant on 4 boss cell. So, underneath the chat right now on the stream overlay, there's a screenshot of me collecting the 5th boss cell. So, technically, I could be doing 5 boss cell. But right now, I'm on 4 boss cell. But yeah, I've made pretty good progress on the game. I even made a custom Dead Cells overlay because, you know, I'm playing Dead Cells, so it felt weird still using my Star Trek overlay. How are you doing, East Infection? How have your past few days been? Dude, 4 boss cell is freaking hard. I'm trying East Infection. I have a shield equipped on Y. I'm trying to get good with it, but god damn, it does not come naturally for me to use the shield like that. It does not. It really doesn't. Well, that was a terrible throw of my It was a terrible throw of my Tesla coil. Been pretty good, thanks for asking. Hey, East Infection switched from YouTube to Twitch. Twitch has a better time delay on the stream to chat. I've been told. Like, Twitch only has like an 8-second time delay, whereas like YouTube has like a 38-second. Yeah. Were you the one that that did the test that showed me that? One of my viewers actually tested it for me, and it might have been you, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, apparently that YouTube delay, it was someone else. Okay, yeah, well, apparently that YouTube delay is like 38 seconds, which is freaking crazy. I still can't believe it. But yeah, freaking 4 boss cell, man, is hard. Like, every enemy teleporting to you, that is no joke. Like, holy shit. Alright, I'm gonna wait for my traps to recharge before I jump down there. And just in case a scorpion pops up. Alright, no scorpion. Oh, freaking cursed sword. Nope. Not until I get better with parrying. I was using a cursed sword on my first run today, on stream, and man, I didn't get past the first level. So now that you're at 4 boss cell, heavy weapons and frostbite can pop off. Oh, okay. Frostbite, yeah. Okay. I don't think I've ever used the frostbite mutation, but I do have it. I have gotten a lot of really good new mutations that I haven't used. I got a couple that you were talking about. What was it? Like, Cursed Flask, I think, was one you were talking about. So I got that one. Just put that in my backpack. Because even though I have a shield in my main weapon slot now, and I'm gonna try to use it when I need it, I think I might still be taking Armadillo Pack as a backup, because I'm still just not good with the shield. I'm just not. Shit, he saw me. Got him. Alright, those knife hand bastards are the worst bastards in the history of bastards. Fuck those bastards. Fuck those knife hand pieces of shit. Don't know what they're called, but fuck them. If you ever see a heavy weapon with the affix victims slow nearby enemies, try Frostbite. It will force enemies to come to you. Wait, it will force them to come to me. That sounds scary. I kind of like keeping my distance from my enemies because they will murder me if they come to me. But no, yeah, that probably is good advice. All right. None of the larvae are coming after me. Ah! Come and get me, bitch. Alright. Yeah, knife hands scares me more than almost any other enemy in the game. Ah! So, I forget if I've asked you this before, East Infection. What's your favorite build? Like, what are your favorite weapons to run with? Like, if you could choose any weapon, like, what are your favorite types of weapons to run with? Just out of curiosity. I don't remember if I've asked you that or not. Ooh, Minotaur Scroll. Not a good one, but I'll take it for the HP. Alright, lore room. Alright, let's see what you are. Oh, freaking poison! God damn it. Sometimes I forget. Don't ground pound in the sewers. Damn it! I ground pounded right into goddamn poison. Granted, I took like, what, 10 damage? Like, yeah, I took like 6 damage or something. 5 damage. Like, so it's nothing, but it's still annoying. Symmetrical Lance or Rhythm and Buzuki. With Frostbite and a Crusher is my go-to if I just want an easy win. Symmetrical Lance is fun. I think the Rhythm and Buzuki, I think I found a legendary one of those. I've never found the weapon otherwise, so I guess I don't think I have it unlocked. But I have found a legendary version of that weapon, and I wasn't very good with it, because it got me killed. Like, I was doing really good, and I'm like, oh, let's try this weapon, and then I died immediately. Maybe I shouldn't have been testing weapons on 4 boss cell. Oh, get out of there. That's why I like Armadillo Pack. The big ticks and morass drop. Okay, I've never been to the morass. That's why I don't have the blueprint. Okay. It's pretty rare, so you kind of have to use the hunter grenade to get it. I don't know. I've gotten a lot of rare blueprints without using the hunter grenade. Like, a lot of my rarest things I've just gotten from playing the game. Like, almost everything. Only a couple of things I've actually gotten specifically because of the hunter grenade. Alright. Never open a chest. Oh, thank God. That's why. Never open a chest unless you have a Tesla coil or another trap nearby. For reasons exactly like that. Because I've noticed now on 4 boss cell, I guess as your difficulty increases, the chance for these to be trap chests increase as well. Because more often than not now, these seem to just explode with enemies. which is awesome, and a Tesla coil just clears them right out. But damn, if you are not ready for it, damn. Problem is there are only 2 of the ticks per run, and the drop rate is like 0.5%. Okay, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks ass. At least with the, because I got the Tesla coil blueprint without the hunter grenade. And I think that was like a 1% drop rate, but on average, whenever you go to the distillery, you're usually running into at least like 10 of them. So, you know, you're getting, so it's like a 10% chance almost every time you go to the distillery. Not terrible odds. But a 0.5% with only like 2 chances? Oh. So, East Infection. I'm a big shiny hunter in Pokemon. And I've learned over the years that the odds of getting a shiny are almost irrelevant depending on the number of attempts that you can do per hour. So you might be able to increase your odds to like 1 in like 100, and that's all well and good. But if you can only do like 2 tries per hour, that's not great. Whereas if you could still have odds that are like 1 in 1,000, but if you can do like 400 tries every 20 minutes, like, then you're going to get it way faster the second way than the first way. So like, yeah, that 0.5%, I'll probably use the hunter grenade. The only things I've used the hunter grenade for specifically are Midas's blood, because I wasn't running into a lot of those gold guys, and the drop rate seemed really bad. So I used the hunter grenade to get Midas blood, and I used the hunter grenade to get the cursed mutation, which gives you more damage when you're cursed. I don't remember what that's called. Oh, I've already been up here. Oh, but I didn't open the door. There we go. Might as well unlock it on the map. There we go. Alright, stop ground pounding in the freaking sewer, because you're going to ground pound into poison. Have I learned nothing? No, I gotta go to the tick one of these days. The tick fight, I have seen it done. It looks like a fun fight, but I've just, because I've been focusing on unlocking boss cells and like upgrading the legendary forge, I've just been sticking with the route that works for me. So I haven't been doing all the levels that I haven't done before. Which I'll be getting to those eventually. Like, I've never been to the corrupted prison because I kind of latched on to the ancient sewers. I've still never gone to the morass. I've never gone the Castlevania route. I did go the lighthouse route yesterday and died miserably because I didn't realize that it was going to be a huge platformer boss, and that caught me off guard. I was fully decked out. Dude, I was heartbroken. I think I had like 37 scrolls in tactics. The magic missiles I had were doing like 58,000 damage. I probably would have like taken out the Hand of the King in like 8 seconds with that kind of damage. But I decided to go with the lighthouse because I'm like, oh, I've never been there before and I've got good damage. And then I died because of the platformer. I didn't die because of the boss. The platformer, like the enemies that just keep randomly attacking you just kept whittling down my health. Like, so by the time I got to the final boss room, I was a one hit and I had no heals. Oh, it was such a bummer. Ooh, 6++. It is better. Alright, this leads to the ramparts. I like the ramparts, but I don't know. I prefer fighting Conjunctivius over the concierge. Though I have gotten good at the concierge. I try to run the daily when I get up in the mornings and I'm making breakfast. Like, usually while my breakfast is settling, I'll run the daily. And I've gotten pretty good at taking on the concierge with like no equipment and no damage upgrades. And I did a damageless concierge on the daily challenge this morning, which I was very proud of. Hmm. Wow. All right. Let's go up. The servants are no joke. You can fight them during the climb and make them retreat. Makes the climb a lot easier. I didn't know that at the time. So if I had known that at the time with my like 58,000 damage I had on my magic missiles, and I think my like my Tesla coil was doing like 12,000 and my wings of the crow were doing like 20,000. Like if I'd known that, like I was just running from them because I'm like, oh, the fire's climbing the tower. I'm gonna die. Like, so I started panicking and I just started running because I had no idea that they were gonna do that. Knowing what I know now, I should have just shot the servants a few times and they probably would have immediately backed off because of the damage I was doing. And I would have been fine. But yeah, I fucked up. And that sucked so hard. Like, I was so bummed. Because that was like the best run I'd ever had, and I was on 4 boss cell. And then yeah, I went back there, and the next time I wasn't so lucky on the scrolls. I didn't run into any challenge runes. And I don't think any of the levels had a cursed chest. No, I think I found 1 cursed chest, but like that wasn't many. So I only had like 31 scrolls, but that was still pretty good. But by the time I got to... I wasn't able to dodge all of their attacks as I went up the tower. So they got me. Oh, come on, I dodged. There we go. I'll take that money. Oh, something up here. There we go. Ow. Alright. I'm actually doing pretty good on this run. I'm not taking that much damage. I mean, I am taking damage. Like, not crazy damage. Shit. I saw it coming and I didn't hit the shield button because my brain doesn't go to the shield button. Still another boss fight after that too. Is there another boss fight after that? Did a shield only run the other day and lost to the bosses after Lighthouse? I didn't know there was a boss after the Lighthouse. I thought the Lighthouse was the final boss of that route. Interesting. Wow, okay. Yeah, I didn't even get past the servants. Though admittedly, I've never faced them on anything lower than 4 boss cells, so like, maybe I'd probably handle them just fine on like 0 boss cell. But yeah, on 4 boss cell, they kicked my ass. God, I keep getting 1 higher. So now that's a 7. But it's only a single plus. Ooh. I think I'll keep the 6 for now. Got a shield only run. My brain never thinks to use it. That's the problem. I need to teach myself how to think with shields. Like, I literally just... my brain just doesn't go there. Yeah, come to me. Oh, yeah, you're doing great. You're doing great. Come at me, bats. Ancient sewers, but they're cursed. Ugh. Alright. Got a bunch of enemies over there. We got a shop I haven't been to yet up there. We got 3 enemies down there. Alright, let's take out the 3 enemies. Got a shield only run. I'd love to see that. Do you have that on YouTube? Because that sounds really impressive. At least to me it does. Oh, we got one enemy right there. I have a VOD for my live from YouTube. Alright, nice. I'll have to check that out. How long was the run? Like, out of curiosity, like, did you speedrun it? Alright. This must be a scorpion. Oh, no, it's, the goobers. The goobers also spawn from the ground on 4 boss cell. I don't know what they're called, so I call them goobers. Damn. Alright, we got 2 enemies straight ahead. Damn it. Nice. Haha. Got him. Alright. So I think that's every enemy on the map. It's pretty long, probably almost 2 hours, and I split it over 2 lives. How'd you have 2 lives? Oh, did you have the, did you have that, that revive mutation? I've never actually used that before. Alright, let's check out the shop. And let's head to the ancient sewers. Alright, give me better magic missiles. Ooh, Wings of the Crow. Ooh. I like the one that has 4 perks. And because it's a double plus plus. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Goodbye, Sinew Slicer. I'm just more comfortable with the Tesla coil. Oh. I should refresh the shop and see if they have another... You know what? No, I'm good. Keep my money. Money in this game is actually super important for being able to upgrade later on. So don't spend it all too early. Mostly it took long because I went to bosses I thought would be easy to beat with shields, but turned out weren't. Which ones weren't easy to beat with shields? I'm trying to think what you would have thought would have been easy with shields. Like, I feel like the concierge would be relatively easy with a shield. Conjunctivius would probably be a nightmare with a shield. So you probably stayed away from Conjunctivius. I don't know enough about Mama Tick, so I don't know. The Giant does not feel like the Giant would be easy with a shield. I really don't feel like the Giant would be easy with a shield. Hand of the King? I don't know. Turns out I couldn't, and I had to use the AoE bleed to damage her 1 bleed at a time. Hey, if you kill the enemy, even if it's 1 hit at a time, that's damage. That's a fully legitimate strategy. Like, I will whittle them down as cowardly as possible sometimes. Like, and I don't feel bad about it. Ooh. A freaking 8 with an S on it. Ooh. I will take that. Hell yeah. That's way better. Hell yeah. Giant is not possible with just parry because you can't parry the eye. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the eye doesn't have any kind of attacks. That does make sense. So that's why you would be the world's first if you could find a way to do it. World record. Giant with the shield. Be the first person. Prove them all wrong. Find a way. Challenge. I challenge you. Alright. I'm still gonna go Armadillo Pack. Last few runs I've done, I haven't been picking it because I've been trying to use the shield. But now I'm running a shield in my hand and one in my backpack because I feel like I just need it. I just feel like I need it. I don't want to spend any money upgrading these magic missiles. It feels like a waste of money. Upgrading these wings, though, it's going to be a while before I find 9 or higher. Probably. So I'll upgrade the wings. But I don't want to upgrade 4 missiles, because 4 is bad. 4 is the starting. Oh, great. The bank. Oh. Okay. I think it was you, East Infection, but I might be wrong. You were the one that was saying you always ran into the bank early. And when you told me that, I was like, I never run into the bank early. I always run into it, like, after the giant. Ever since then, whoever I said that to, I've been running into it constantly after the toxic sewers. Constantly. Gotta go to the bank. Gotta go to the bank. There are shields you can attack with, so it's possible to do with shields, but I feel like that it's not in the spirit of parrying. It's not in the spirit of parrying, but if you are doing a shield-only run, then by technical definition, you have to use only shields. Like, I think the spiked shield can be used as a normal weapon, right? Like, it's just not a very good normal weapon. Like, it does damage, and the damage it does is decent. But, like, you know, it's not really designed to be used like that. But, like, I think it can be, right? And there's a shield that I saw somebody using in a speedrun. I don't have it. I need to figure out how to get it. I think it's... They keep using the shield as, like, a charge. Like, they speed charge through the enemies. I need to figure out how to get that shield. I don't know how to get it. And I haven't Googled it, because I want to just figure it out. But, like, yeah, whatever shield that is, I have not ran into it. Spike shield does great damage, but you can't attack with it. Alucard shield has attack, and Thunder shield has a ranged attack. Ah, Alucards. I have not gotten that yet, because I have not done the Castlevania DLC yet. So that explains why I haven't run into that yet. God, this level had to be inspired by, like, Harry Potter, right? Every time I'm here, I think of the bank from Harry Potter. Sounds like you're describing Assault Shield, my favorite shield. That might be it. I don't remember what it's called. But the speedrun I was watching the other day, they were using it constantly to, like, speed dash through, like, waves of enemies. And, like, it just seemed so useful. And, like, it made me sad that I don't have it. Well, it was a good thing I popped the wings right there. Ooh, boy. Coming here with only 7 scrolls, you do not do a lot of damage. Oh, boy. I need more damage. Yeah, that's Assault Shield. I believe it's behind a timed door. Damn. I wonder which time door. Okay. I've made the first time door before, but I don't think I've ever made the second time door. I don't believe. So maybe it's behind the second time door. Up, up, up. I see that. Yeah, I know. I wanted to see what was down here. Alright. I'm gonna get that cursed chest. I just want to grab that scroll fragment first. And let's take a look really quick. I got a scroll of power above me. I want to grab that also. I was just scouting the area. But don't worry, I saw the fragment. Because I have this invisibility perk on my my amulet, it gives me a little bit more comfort to just kind of scout out the local area. Alright, so I just bumped up 2 on my damage. Not terrible, but not great. Alright, before I grab that curse... Alright. Alright, I'm not too scared of those 2 guys. Alright. Take my blood. You want my blood? Take my blood. Alright, Force Shield, 8. Generates temporary force field when held up. It regenerates slowly when the shield is not held up. I'll take it. By the way, the way the bank works, it gives you as many scrolls as the best possible biome in the tier it replaces and always makes one of the scrolls a cursed chest. Oh, does it really? I did not know that. Okay. So it guarantees a cursed chest. That's actually pretty cool. Interesting. I knew that there were some advantages to how the bank worked. But yeah, I didn't know that. Interesting. Alright. Gotta kill 8 more guys. This is where I'm really gonna relish my invisibility while I inch forward and scout the area. Like a coward. I've noticed also when you come to the bank, it tends to have some of the enemies for the biome that you skip. Like these guys, for example. Got him. Like these guys are not normally in the bank, but they're always in the toxic sewers, or the ancient sewers, I believe. Oh, great. An elite. And I have a curse. That's exactly what it does. Alright, yeah. Great. I'm so happy. Oh, hell. Alright. Kill him first. So wait for Goldie to come back this way. Pop the Tesla coil and just start shooting. Got him. Stay away from me, bombs. Okay, got him. Whew. Wait for my invisibility to come back, just to make me feel better. Alright, I just need one kill. Just need one kill. And I can be, not cocky, but I can be a little bolder again. Not cocky. 4 boss cells has destroyed my cockiness. Like, because I was getting pretty cocky on 3 boss cell. Also, that thing is freaking cool. That thing reminds me of an enemy from Tears of the Kingdom. You have to like clear the sludge off of it to be able to fight it properly. Got him. Oh, come on. Alright, they're all dead. Got them all. That's why I love Wings of the Crow, baby. 41%. Though I really have to... Oh, the shield. My brain just doesn't go there. See, that's how I'm good at parrying, is the dodge roll. I get a lot of parries with the dodge roll, and I actually mean to do it. It isn't even an accident. Little known fact, the golden bats here actually drop way more gold if you let them explode. Oh! I did not know that. That's actually freaking awesome. I will remember that. Will my shield break my invisibility? Yes. Freaking awesome. I will always do that then. Because gold is important. However, this is risky to allow if there is a gold gorger nearby, as they will transform faster. I have learned that. So I never realized until maybe a couple of days ago. I was running through the bank, and I kept noticing that the gold from enemies I was blasting from far away was going a different direction from me, which was confusing to me because I'd never noticed that before. I guess I'd done it before, I just never noticed it. And it finally occurred to me because I went to the next area and there was already a big giant gold Gorger, whatever. And it never occurred to me why they transformed. I was always just like, oh, maybe they're on a timer. Maybe if you don't kill them fast enough, they just transform. I never realized that as you're killing enemies, you're powering up the Gold Gorger. Freaking hell. Now that I know that, I take them way more seriously. Nice. Oh. Let my Tesla coil come back. These little Toka turtles here, you know, I don't like shooting them in the back because they do extra damage to you. Nice. Funny interaction though, I discovered doing my Poyo Power only run. Ah, freaking Poyo Power. Is the gold doesn't get sucked up by Gorgers if you get kills while a chicken. Really? That's interesting. I wonder why it doesn't proc with the chicken. Oh, I was about to kill these guys. It's a good thing I noticed the Gold Gorger down there. All right. How can I get to him? Oh, all right. Got him. And while I have the wings up, I might as well just kill every motherfucking thing in the room. That's the beauty of the wings. They say Red Bull gives you wings. No, fucking godlike electric powers give you wings. Damn it. All right. Well, I mean, okay. We're getting 9s. 9s are pretty good. A Tesla Coil 9 double plus. Ooh, that's good. Increased movement speed. It just spreads oil, which is always nice. And my current one spreads oil also, which is nice. But my current one also does extra damage to targets covered in oil. But it has to be burning oil. Damn wings with magic missiles is kind of crazy. Yeah, they are. They really are. I can't deny the broken nature of it. I really can't. I'm going to take the double plus Tesla coil. It's worth it. Yeah. Like, I really am a person that has fallen in love with the wings. When I first got them, I don't know, they were okay. But the more I started using them, the more I realized, like, they're just psychotically good for tactics builds. Because tactics builds, you specifically want to keep your distance and play smarter. Don't let your guard down. There's always a mimic merchant here. Oh yeah, how does the mimic work? So one of the merchants can actually be a boss? Is that how that works? Like, I don't actually know how that works. Ah! Got him. The freaking laser beam got me. He never hit me. His little freaking turret laser beam he just shoots up here hits me. Which apparently all the enemies, all the elites get freaking like turrets on like 4 boss cell, which is really annoying. Bank always has a mimic, and there was always 3 merchants, 2 weapon or skill merchants, and 1 food merchant in the basement. Oh. I'm definitely going to hit up the food merchant. Okay. I have a question for you, because I might be dumb. So there's the 3 floors on the bank, and I've gone to them. I've noticed that the map keeps going down, but I've never actually hit down on the elevator again. Is that how you get to the basement? Is there another level that I haven't been exploring all this time? Every time I've gone to the bank? Because if there is, god damn it, I feel stupid. I keep telling myself, like, oh, I should hit the button and just see what happens, and I keep not doing it. And one merchant in the regular run can be a merchant. I assume you mean can be a mimic? Alright, we got the blue floor. There is another level down here? God damn it. Well, let's finish the blue floor first. Well, you know what? No. I want to see it. I just never hit the button because I'm like, oh. Oh, and it takes money. Okay. And it's like a full-on floor. Oh, alright. Alright. After I clear the blue floor and the green floor, I'm going to go down there. Alright. You'll find a small Gillen somewhere hiding on the biome where the merchant has been replaced. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, good thing I checked for a gold gorger. Get away from the bats, please. While I kill you. Yes, come to me. Give me that money. It's funny, they can't see me when I go invisible anymore, so I have to bang my shield against the wall. I love it. Oh, I could get used to the invisibility, let me tell you. I actually quite like the invisibility. I almost, if I find a 3 tactic scroll amulet, I'm gonna be really heartbroken to give up this amulet. Just because of this invisibility. Which has given me quite a lot of peace of mind moving around the maps. In fact, now I find myself waiting 5 seconds so I can go invisible again. Ooh, a Magic Missiles 9 already does unupgraded 300 damage more than my Magic Missiles, almost 400 damage more. Yeah, I'm buying those. Ah, fuck me. That's what you were talking about. Okay. Ah! I've never ran into that. That's new. Okay, I got an achievement because I've never ran into that before. Holy shit. No wonder I didn't know what you were talking about. I'm like, what? I've talked to these vendors so many times every time I've come here. They've never been a mimic. Well, now I'm pissed off that I spent the money on the Magic Missiles because now he's... Oh, no, never mind. He gave me what I tried to buy. Never mind. Mimics upgrade anything you buy from them too, so a weapon mimic is perfect. Ah, very nice. Son of a bitch. That motherfucker almost killed me. I was so unprepared. I had no idea they would do that. That was awesome. Alright. I should use a potion, but I really don't want to because there... I should probably go try to find the food guy, right? Yeah. I should go for the food guy. So he's in the basement, right? Yeah, let's go there. I've never had a bank guy transform into a mimic. That was terrifying. Food merchant is pretty deep. I just heal. Okay. I trust you. Alright, let's finish off this floor then. Oh, I've never seen that guy before. He looks cool. I like his sword. Jesus. That's like the unupgraded sword you get in Majora's Mask. Oh, shit! Yeah, I just saw him. Got him. Whatever. Unconcerned. Alright, let's get my bearings before I start just randomly shooting people again. Alright, we got a lore room up here. I always just like to clear it out so I get the map completion. Come on, go invisible. Okay. Got a couple of goldies. Motherfuckers! God, that freaking mimic scared the shit out of me. Oh, that was awesome. Alright, good thing I didn't just start blasting, because I would have been surrounded. Jesus. So when you try to buy something and it allows you to select an item to replace, you know it's not a mimic, as mimics will auto-purchase. Okay, okay. That's good to know. Alright, let's kill these guys first. Oh, fully powered Gold Gorger down there. Oh, but he's an elite. Okay. Like, how did I do that? I didn't. He's an elite. Alright, wait for him to turn around. Nice. And they're not even looking at me. Nice. What perk do I have that freezes them when they get hit? I don't remember anything doing that. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't know what caused them to freeze. That's interesting. Like, I see a lot of poison going on, like, yeah. My Wings of the Crow freeze enemies when the effect ends, but I didn't have Wings of the Crow on. Interesting. Wonder why he froze. My amulet isn't doing it. Huh. Neat. Mystery of the universe. Oh, I really want to get that scroll before I take on that Gold Gorger. Oh, he's a big boy. Oh, that's right. I have a shield in the bag. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'll bet it's that. That makes sense. Oh no, because that's a spiked shield. How do I get it out of there? There it is. Okay. Freezes enemies nearby when they die, and freezes enemies blocked with a parry. Yeah, you're right. There it is. Completely forgot about my backpack shield. Good call. Very good call. That was just really confusing me. Like, how did that happen? Oh, I'd love to take out these two bastards first without alerting the elite. Alright. I alerted him, but I also got away from him. Hang on. I'm continuing to run really quick. Just until I can get my bearings. Go invisible. Okay. Fully powered Gold Gorgers, I do not fuck around with. Not on 4 boss cell. Oh. So big, his hitbox is going through the floor. Motherfucker. Ooh. That's new. Damn, I took a hit. But you know what? They all died. Hattori's Katana. Ooh, I've used that before. I used that before in one of the daily runs. I liked it. Hey, the Papman has returned home. Yeah, Hattori's Katana, like Hattori Hanzo's Katana was good. I liked it. It was fast. That really was a Hattori Hanzo sword. I like to assume it's referencing the legendary Hattori Hanzo. But, you know, it might not be. Okay, so at least now, if push comes to shove, I could panic, just fucking leave. There's a scroll of power right there, but it's right next to an elite who will fuck my ass if I'm not ready to face him. I think I'm going to, before I take on that elite, I'm going to explore the green floor. See if I can get a scroll up there and make myself a little more powerful. So you didn't want my Mega Gardevoir. Oh, I do want that Mega Gardevoir. But I'd rather get it via the share feature than via the so I trade with I share with a friend of mine all the time on TCG Pocket. We share back and forth every day, which is why my shares are always filled up. I'll just tell them not to share with me tomorrow. But like, yeah, why would I waste Bright Dust or Shine Dust, whatever it's called, when we could just do the share feature? But I greatly appreciated when I saw that, because I'm like, ooh, that's like the #1 wish list on my card right now. Or like, that's the #1 card on my wish list right now. Ugh, talking is hard. Ah, all right, come and get me, motherfucker. Yeah, your shares are always taken. If it's empty tomorrow. No, they will be empty tomorrow. Because, yeah, it's a friend of mine and I are always sharing back and forth. But yeah, I'll just tell them, like, yeah, tomorrow we won't be doing that. Well, I'll still share with them. But, yeah, they won't share with me. Nice. Why would I try to share with you when your shares are always taken? Trade at least you can do anytime. Yeah, but it's a waste of resources. No, but you already know that, I'm sharing with a friend all the time. Like, they're totally like, yeah, let's just keep giving each other all the shit we need. Like, they open a lot of packs. So, like, they always have cards, and I tend to get the cards that they're looking for in terms of, like, 3 diamond. Oh, motherfucker. Another elite. God damn it. Leaving. Let's go down one more floor. I really want to be far away from that motherfucker. While I catch my bearings. Alright. 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 I know I'm mostly joshing you. I was very excited when I pulled that today. You can take them easy, I think, if you keep some distance and stay on the air. Oh, that's why I was running. Because my wings were still recharging. Like, I'm normally not that scared of them if I have active wings. But because my wings were out of commission, I just ran. No shame. I just fucking ran. I hightailed my ass out of there. I'm on 4 boss cell. You think I'm gonna be ashamed of running? 4 boss cell is like the hardest thing I've ever done in gaming. Ugh. Now, like, are there any cards you're looking for, Pat? Let me know if you're looking for any specific cards, because I have been getting lucky on a bunch of the other pulls I've been getting. So if you are looking for like a second of another EX card, I have dupes of every EX card, every 4-diamond EX card, except for Gardevoir and Blacephalon, which I don't have any of those. Yeah. But if you're looking for the other ones, I think I have dupes of all of them. So I've gotten lucky in that regard. If you're not afraid to get close, their punch is a super easy parry. It's a super easy parry for you, East Infection. It is not a super easy parry for me. I am not that good at the parrying. I'm really not. Like, I can muddle my way through it. Got him. Okay. Alright. The scroll, or not the scroll, the amulet is not better than what I've got, because mine gives me at least 2 to tactics. Even though that gives me a 3rd scroll, I'd rather have the double tactics. So yeah, because I'm on a tactics build, I am afraid to get close. And I'm not ashamed to admit that. I am fucking scared to get close. Oh, yeah. Okay, another scroll makes me less afraid to take on the other one. But yeah, I don't think they're a super easy parry. I have parried them before successfully. Well, I still need the 4-diamond Gigalith X and Mimikyu X. Oh, okay. Give me just 1 second. Where's my pen? Ba-ba-ba-ba. Well, shit. Alright, I'm going to write that down, Pat. So you need Gigalith and Mimikyu. I do have dupes of those. Alright, nice. They are written down. Oh, now I got pop-ups. Freaking malware bites. There we go. I have 2 stars of both of them. I do have a 2-star Mimikyu, and I love it. I love it to pieces. I don't blame you. Even max tactics is always 2 hits from death. Yeah, tactics, you can do a lot of damage, but man, tactics is the wizard of dead cells. You are a glass cannon. You are made to explode. Like, if you run tactics, you are just made to die. Alright, I got the threats. Yes, I know I didn't get the extra gold from them, but I didn't think it was worth it right here. Wait for them to turn around. Teamwork. Oh, got some food. Nice. Yeah, block that, bitch. Ah! Yeah. Assimilate this, motherfucker. Alright. Oh, alright. The wings will make short work of all of that. On the plus side, it's good to know you only ever need to heal if you're under 35% HP. That is true. That's one of the things I like about tactics. You just know where you stand pretty much at all times. Okay. Okay. Okay, I feel like jumping down here would be the best. Immediately pop a Tesla coil, pop the wings, and just start blasting. Once they walk a little bit to the side. And just be prepared to dodge. Alright, got the elites. Got the, okay, they're all dead. Woo! Nice. 2 and 1. Damn it! The only way I'm taking one of these amulets is if I have equal numbers or better on the scroll counts for tactics. And neither one of these gives me double tactics. Hey, at least I get a lot of money. Ooh, that one's good, though. Smash covers the ground with oil and burns the ground. So that's actually pretty good. They both burn the ground and cover it with oil. Son of a bitch. This... Son of a bitch. That's good. I want both of those, just with tactics scrolls. Damn it. Alright. Same here. I'm just gonna rely on the Tesla Coil Wings magic combo. There we go. Nice. I really need to try this Wings plus Magic Missiles combo. Yeah, no, the Wings and the Magic Missile, the moment I started using their synergy is the moment I fell in love with them. They became my favorite thing to use in the game. It can be a little tricky sometimes because there are some levels where it doesn't work. So it's not very good on the two sewer levels because they're so close quarters. The Wings are practically useless. Occasionally you can get to an area with a high ceiling and you can make use of them, but for the most part, the vast majority of the map, the Wings are almost useless in the sewers and the ancient sewers. The Wings have proven half useful in the caverns, but only half useful. The caverns are also a little claustrophobic at times, but everywhere else though, they're amazing. Like the Forgotten Sepulcher, holy shit, the Wings are good. Holy shit, the Wings are amazing. The place where you have to bring the place to life and you have to run through it twice, I forget what it's called. That place is really good for the Wings. And the Wings really pair best with the Tesla Coil and the Magic Missiles. Because Tesla Coil is such a massive AoE. Like, you're flying around doing damage with a pretty solid AoE. And then the Tesla Coil is doing a pretty solid AoE. And then your Magic Missiles are just targeting every motherfucker around you. You're just doing such good damage to everything. Like, everything just melts. It's nice. I think it could pop off in sewers with the right bag shield because those slugs drop so many bombs to dash through that the Wings dash is so good. The Wings dash does pop those bombs off. I won't deny that. Though when you dodge with the Wings active, damn, those bombs just go flying. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. All right, so I've effectively explored everything up here. Come on, there we go. You've really gotten into the meta of this game, haven't you? Dude, I'm not exaggerating when I tell you, I fell in love with this game. Like, this game is psychotically fun. It's challenging. But here's the thing that I've seen other people talk about this, and I had this opinion even before I started reading other people mentioning this. So the thing that's fun about the challenge of this game that I really love is that it can be ridiculously challenging, but it's always fair. That's what's great about this game. No matter how challenging it gets, and it gets motherfucking challenging, it is always fair. Every fight you get into, you have a good chance. Just like if you make a mistake, they have a good chance to kill you. Like when you die, I'm not even upset when I fail. I was doing really well, I got really far, and then I die. Like, that sucks, and I'll be like, oh, damn. But I'm never actually, like, upset. Like, even when I'm in, like, an hour and a half into a run, and then I die and I have to start over. It's like, you know what? That death was my fault. I can live with that. Like, I need to learn from my mistake and do better. Like, yeah, it's that kind of game. Like, it's tough but fair. Which I really, really love. Wow, he melted. And this is also a game that really rewards the player for putting the time in. Which I really like that. Holy shit, they all melted. right. Apparently with 12 scrolls going and my active plus 41% damage buff when I'm close to a deployed skill, I'm doing really good damage because everything is dying really, really fast. Whew. And I only have 12 scrolls right now. I wonder if I can get back to 37. The damage I was doing was psycho. It was the most fun I'd been having. That's a tricky balance to hit, but I feel like it's essential for a roguelike. This game mastered, in my opinion, the roguelike. Like, something about it. Do you have Parting Gift and Parry Shield unlocked? I have the Parry Shield. I don't think I've ever heard of the Parting Gift. I'm not sure I've ever heard of that one. On that note, do you have any interest in Hades? I do have very strong interest in Hades. I own Hades, and I haven't gotten around to playing it yet. That's one of those mini games that are on my that's on my backlog of games to play. And I'm definitely going to at some point. I just haven't done it yet. Oh, you coward. Dodge this. Yeah. Oh, that poor guy. He's walking the halls of his bank, and a flying electric god just starts shooting at him with magic missiles. Just comes down the hallway at him. No, Hades is definitely on my list, though. One of these days I'm going to start it, but right now I'm just hyper obsessed with Dead Cells. Oh, Pat, as you can see, I made a new overlay, or maybe you can't see if you're not actually watching. I made a new custom overlay for Dead Cells this morning. Took me like 45 minutes, maybe close to an hour, but it feels like 45. But like, I'm happy with it. Like, you know, it's not too much, I hope. Yeah, 69 cells, you noticed. Nice. That was a choice. In all of my custom overlays, I like to hide the number 69 somewhere in there. In every single one. So like in some of my Zelda overlays, I have like 69 rupees, for example. Like, yeah, I try to always have a 69 somewhere in there. I find Dead Cells has the perfect balance of RNG versus skill expression. I agree. I really do agree. And I like that it gives you options to even work around that. Like, you can work with the game's RNG to actually kind of work in your favor, which is really freaking cool. Like, not a lot of games can do that. Been playing Mugenics lately, and it's kind of annoying how many mechanics are just purely RNG and can just end your run. Yeah, games that rely too heavily on RNG, something about those games that have never really appealed to me. Okay, we got we got 4 flying bastards up here. Jesus. We got a gold gorger down there. So let's kill that gold gorger first. Oh, we got 3 more flying bastards. Jesus Christ. Now's the time for me to find a cursed chest. Alright, yeah. I gotta kill this guy. Alright. Got him. Hey, it hit 60 kills. Nice. It's not, 69, but it's nice. I'm glad somebody finally noticed the 69 cells I had set up right there. Yeah, I think every single overlay I've ever made, there's a 69. I'm trying to think of some of the overlays I have made. Like, I think I have, like in Stardew Valley, I think I'm holding like 69 prismatic shards in my Stardew Valley overlay, and I have like 69 pieces of wood, in my Terraria overlay. It's something I like to do. It makes me smile. Nice. You can make a ton of gold in that room if you get all the bats to blow up. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. That makes sense. Maybe a future time. Maybe when I'm not on 4 boss cell. Although right now I am going full Thor Ragnarok on these motherfuckers. Alright, come over here to my Tesla coil, motherfucker. Yeah. Haha. See, now that's why I like tactics build. Right there. Because the Gold Gorger was chasing me, and because they teleport to you in 4 boss cell, I knew I had a trap over here just waiting. So I'm like, yeah, I'll just run back over here. Lure him to me, and then use these platforms to keep the motherfucker off balance while I magic missile attack him from every other direction but horizontal. With tactics builds, especially a magic missiles one, I love that you can think full 360 degrees. You don't have to think just horizontally. I like that. 69 missiles on Metroid, as I recall. I believe you are correct. That's why. That's what I do with Frostbite. Lure them into your kill zone. I see. I need to look into Frostbite. I definitely need to look into Frostbite. I'll have to run a cold build one of these days. I know I definitely want to run a cursed build, because I think I have all the curse mutations. I think I have all of them. So, in theory, I could run a lot of synergy with a really fun cursed build. In theory. Oh, we got the piggy bank. I always give him the maximum number. He's my little sweetie pie. Alright, I'll never break his piggy bank. But he's my good little soldier. Oh, we got the chef. My favorite NPC in this game. Because his design is amazing. His design is phenomenal. I love his design. Alright. I kind of wish I could afford a flask recharge, but you know what? I'm fine with the drumstick. Oh, back to full health, baby. And I still have 3 heals. That's not terrible. So, Pat, you wouldn't know this because you haven't played the game yet. So, how healing works in this game. So, on 0 boss cells, you get, every time you beat a level, you can refill your flask. And depending on how much you've upgraded your flask, you can have up to 4 different heals that you can use every level. And then as you unlock boss cells, you don't get that as often. So I think on 1 boss cell, you only get to recharge the flask every few levels. On 2 boss cell, the flask machines are broken and you only get like flask recharges every like 2 levels. And like even then you only get 1. So like you can't fully recharge your flask. So if you use 3 flask, like if you use all your flask charges early on, it's not like you get 4 back. Like you just get 1 of those 4 back. And then that's it. And then on like 3 and 4 boss cell, I believe you just get what you have. Like I'm not even sure you get more flask recharges. So basically the heals you start with are the heals you have, and you have to rely on the food you can find in order to actually regenerate your health. So food becomes like the most important precious resource you can find as you go on in the game. Yeah, this game is so interesting, dude. Oh, I love this freaking game. That's why I've probably already put like, I don't know, like 150 hours into it in a couple of weeks. I don't know. Maybe not that much. I don't know. I'd have to actually look. It's good for forcing you to play carefully. It really is. This game is amazing at forcing you to play carefully. Ah, my wings are better. Okay, I've still got a shitload of enemies down there. Don't like leaving a map with enemies alive. Oh, and there's still the elite up top. Forgot about him. Damn it. That works. Unless you hit 5 boss cell and the game forces you. I was looking at chat. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Pause. Until you hit 5 boss cell and the game forces you to play recklessly. Does 5 boss cell force you to play recklessly? How so? Does 5 boss cell force you to play recklessly? Does that have anything to do with the malaise that I've been hearing about? Out of curiosity, because I've been hearing about the malaise. Game gets harder the slower you play. I'm guessing that has to do with the malaise on every level. Just a guess. I need to be careful. I don't want to blast open that door right there, because then I'll curse myself. So the malaise seems like it's some kind of a massive hazard across every level. And I think, from what I've seen, I think it punishes slow players, right? And food can be infected? Fuck that. Is there a way of telling if food is infected, or you're just gambling with your life every time you eat food? Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's rough, buddy. Oh, man. That's rough. Yeah, it has an icon to let you know. Okay, so you're taking your chances. Okay. So yeah, that's another thing in this game, Pat. So as the game progresses, so early game, like 0 boss cell when you're just playing on normal, you know, you're just kind of learning how to play the game, so you can fuck around, you can go as crazy as you want, you can play as slowly as you want, you can play as fast as you want, as reckless as you want, it doesn't matter. And then 1 boss cell, kind of the same thing. It's a little harder, but honestly, it's almost the same as 0 boss cell. See, I kind of played the same way. Then you get to 2 boss cell. So Pat, 0 boss cell and 1 boss cell, I would say here's the difficulty curve. And then you get 2 boss cell that just fucking spikes. Like the difficulty curve from 1 boss cell to 2 boss cell is kind of fucking crazy. It's way harder. Enemies are just tougher. There's a bigger variety of enemies. You just have to play smarter. So the game forces you and teaches you to play smarter, to play slower, to play more patient. And even sometimes to whittle your enemies down depending on the circumstances from a distance. From a distance. Then you get to then you the same with like 3 boss cell. Then you get to 4 boss cell. 4 boss cell, you can't play like that anymore. Because all of the enemies, the moment that they see you, will now start teleporting to you. So, and they will never stop teleporting to you until they are dead. So you can, like, running from them isn't really much of an option. Like, I guess you sort of can get away from them if you're lucky and you can, like, teleport away fast enough. But, like, you can't play the same anymore. You have to learn to play the game again. So you have to learn to play a whole new level of cautious while also being really aggressive at the same time. So you have to play like cautiously aggressive. And then apparently tier 5, the hell difficulty, the 5 boss cell, the hardest difficulty in the game, apparently introduces malaise, which means the slower you play, the more the game punishes you. Oh, this game is fun. I think you would love this game, Pat. I really think you would love this game. And at some point, all those cursed chests you've been avoiding on low boss cells are pretty much required. Not even at some point. So for me, personally, I started opening every cursed chest and also those challenge runes. So I avoided those early on because they were getting me killed, because I didn't fully appreciate how necessary they were. But once you get to like 2 boss cell, there's cursed chests, which give you a power-up, but a guaranteed power-up, and potentially a good weapon. But they curse you, and while you're cursed, you die in 1 hit. So you have to clear those curse stacks. And the only way to clear those curse stacks is to kill the number of enemies that the curse inflicts you with. So a curse chest inflicts you with 10. So you have to kill 10 enemies. And until you kill 10 enemies, everything is a 1 hit. So if you dip your toe into poison by accident, you die. If your pinky touches the tip of a spike, you die. If you accidentally get brushed by the slightest edge of a fireball from a demon, you die. Oh, and it's hard, but you have to do it on, in my opinion, 2 boss cell and higher. You have to. The same with the challenge runes. You have to go into every one of those platformer challenge runes and survive the onslaught of spikes and traps in order to get a guaranteed extra scroll, because the extra damage makes a difference. It makes a motherfucking difference. And this is something I did not appreciate when I was on 0 boss cell and 1 boss cell. But now I get every cursed chest and I get every challenge rune that I find. I actually worry sometimes if I'm missing any challenge runes when I leave a map. Like, I hope I didn't miss any. I do love me some hard video games. Yeah, you'd love this game, dude. You would love this game. Like, with all my heart, I think this game was made for you. I really do. It's good that you realize that so quickly. That's why you shot to 5 boss cells so fast. I think that might be why I've gotten to 5 boss cells so quickly. I think you're right. Like, I really one day just realized, like, oh, all this shit that I've been a coward about, I can't do that. It doesn't work. Got him. Alright. Yeah, his parry actually isn't that bad on the wings. Like, parrying him on the wings is pretty nice. Ooh. My Sapphire Amulet does give me 2 scrolls. But I lose my invisibility. Which, that will make me sad. But it does give me an extra scroll, so it would bump up my HP. It's a good note when I get to it, even on 0 and 1, do all the curse stuff and challenge rooms. So, okay, here's the thing. On 0 and 1, I don't think it's required, because I didn't do it, and I was handling it pretty well on 0 and 1. But, like, if you want to challenge yourself, absolutely. 100%. Especially when they're new to you and you don't know what you're doing. Like, the first time I went to a challenge rune, like, I was just like, oh, I wonder what this is. And it opened up like an orange, portal-style portal. And then suddenly I found myself in an onslaught of spikes and spinning balls. And I'm like, how the fuck? And I still wasn't good at platforming yet. I had to really learn how to platform in this game. This game has great movement, by the way. Fantastic movement. You have to really learn how to do it. But, like, once you learn how to do it, such good movement. But, like, the first time I went there, I was so out of my depth. I died so bad. And because I died so badly the first time I went to a challenge rune, I just told myself, like, I'm avoiding those. And, like, it was so stupid that I was avoiding those. I shouldn't have been doing that. Oh, I'm actually kind of tempted to skip this. Added it to my wish list. Yeah, I highly recommend this game. And I believe this game, Pat, if you do want to get this on the Switch, I don't know if you do. I got it on the Switch because I like the portability of it. I believe you can get a physical copy of this on the Switch. So maybe go for the physical copy, because physical copies are always better than digital. The necklace is good, but only in the sense that it gives me 1 more scroll. Here's the thing, like, dodging, creating a toxic cloud. Am I too strong? Okay, you say that, East Infection. You say, am I too strong? I don't feel like I'm too strong until I get to maybe like 17 scrolls. Okay, let me think about this. After the bank, plus 80% damage to poison. Oh, my magic missiles do 80% damage to poison. And the dodge would create a poison. Oh, you're not wrong. Okay, I didn't notice that. Yeah, I would have synergy with my magic missiles. Oh, that is a damn good point. Okay. I was going to analyze the math of what I was going to be going up against, because I think the invisibility could save my ass on the caverns. But I'm not at the caverns yet. The invisibility, I think, would save my ass with the demons and the blue birds. The biggest threat on the caverns is those demons and the blue birds, who are just so aggressive. Oh. Alright. Goodbye, my amazing amulet. You gave me such peace of mind. Oh, that's a good point. Will the wings stretch the cloud? Okay, the wings don't stretch the cloud. But the wings, yeah, I mean, the cloud still leaves, though. That's still pretty cool. Thank you for pointing that out, by the way. That it had synergy with my magic missiles. So that's an extra 80% damage as long as motherfuckers are walking through my farts. Basically, my character now farts. And the farts are toxic. Okay, I did everything in here, right? Well, okay, everything but that one chest, but I'm not going through all that. It's not worth it. I don't think it's worth it. For one random colorless item, and I already have some pretty good items. I don't think it's worth potentially taking damage on all those spikes just to get one colorless item that might not even help me or work with my build. Yeah, I've been looking for poison since you bought that magic missile. Yeah, I didn't even notice I didn't even notice my magic missiles did extra damage to poison. Very nice. I think the best thing I ever got was my magic missiles that I got a set of magic missiles once that they inflicted poison with every shot, which, as you've seen, they fire like a motherfucker. I'm like firing a machine gun. And they also did bonus damage to poison targets. So, like, that was a natural synergy with itself, made in heaven. But then also my Tesla coil dropped a poison cloud whenever I dropped it. My wings created a toxic cloud whenever the effect ended. Like, just everything about my build was poison. It was beautiful. You would have loved it. You would have loved it so much. Ooh, baseball bat. That is a nice baseball bat. Wings of the Crow 9. They are better. They are better. And they are S. My current wings do not have synergy with poison. Yeah, they're better. They're better. This creates bleeding and poisoning when the effect ends. Yeah, they're better. Hey, Ghoul City. I like the name. Welcome to the stream, Ghoul City. How are you doing today? Probably get it on PC. I still don't have a capture card. Ah! Damn it. Right. I gotta get you a capture card for, like, I don't know, whatever the next holiday is. Yeah, I'll think about it. Maybe I'll get you a capture card one of these days so you can start capturing your console games. Because I'd love to see your console game reactions. I know this is super random, but I used to watch you and apparently mod. Really? Back in the day. I used to be... Oh, I remember Lemon Whiskers. Hey! How are you doing? Yeah, I do remember you. That was years ago. I just wanted to say it's super cool seeing you live again. It's been a really long time. Yeah, I remember you, Lemon Whiskers. I always thought you had a really cool name. I remember you being very, very nice. How have you been the past few years? Yeah, I stopped regularly streaming around 2021 because I just got burned out from streaming so much. And then I just kept putting stuff on YouTube, but I stopped actually live streaming. And then my best friend kind of got me into streaming again at the end of last year. I don't know, like October sometime last year, maybe September. I don't know. My buddy started making content and it kind of got the itch going again. So I started streaming again. But yeah, how have you been? You changed your name to Ghoul City. I'll remember that. I will remember that. I'll keep an eye out for you. Yeah, have you been streaming at all since then? All right, yeah. Upgrade those to S, absolutely. Even I remember Lemon Whiskers. We used to chat in your streams a lot. I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, Lemon Whiskers was like one of the most active people in my streams back in the day. Like there was Lemon Whiskers, there was Mothy, and there was Dragon Soul of Fire. I think those three people in particular really were active in my streams a lot, and it always felt really nice whenever any of them popped in. All right. If only my Tesla coil. Oh, if only my Tesla coil did bonus damage to poison. That would make my build so good. All right. Well, either way, I can live with what I got. Very nice. Okay, Armadillo pack. I got Tactics. And I am a fan of Point Blank for my third. I've been good, dude. Yeah, I've been streaming. Just got back into it after not touching it for a few years. That burnout hits hard. That's exactly what happened to me. Ghoul City of former Lemon Whiskers fame. That's 100% exactly what happened to me. I was streaming every day back then. I don't know if you remember that. I made it my mission to every single day, no matter what I had going on in that day, to find time to at least at a minimum stream for like 3 hours every single day. And I did that for like a year and a half. And I had a lot of fun doing that, but I also just burned myself out to the point where I just kind of didn't want to stream anymore. I kept making content and putting it on YouTube, but I just stopped wanting to do it. Oh, I do have Parting Gift. Yeah. Causes a bomb to appear when you kill an enemy with a ranged attack. Ooh, I can definitely see the utility of that. You kept me entertained while I was in college. Very nice. Very nice. I'm very happy I could do that. So yeah, then I'm assuming you're out of college now. So how's life been treating you? Did you go to like grad school after, or did you hit the working world and now you're a full-fledged like kick-ass member of society or something? I like that extra 963 damage, but I think I'm going to go for Point Blank on this build. Though I do like networking. Networking is actually really good also. I'm going to go Point Blank though. Extra damage when I'm shooting somebody up close. It's nice, and my magic missiles do count as ranged. I looked it up on the wiki. They count as ranged attacks. With a Wings plus Armadillo Pack dash, you can use Parry Shield to double the bombs that drop from Parting Gift and add power to them. Ooh, so you could just flood the map with bombs. That's very cool. So, Ghoul City. Oh, it's going to be hard for me not to call you Lemon Whiskers. Ghoul City, what kind of games have you been streaming? Just out of curiosity. I'm going to have to check you out. See if, see some of your streams one of these days. I unfortunately didn't finish my degree, but I am a slave to capitalism. Unfortunately, most of us are slaves to capitalism. I am not a fan of capitalism. I don't like capitalism, but I live in a capitalist country, so unfortunately I do participate in capitalism. I don't want to, but I do. Yeah, I didn't finish my degree either. I was getting pretty close on mine, but the school I was going to stole a lot of money from me and refused to give me my degree until I paid them back. And so I stopped going to school to pay them back so I wouldn't accrue more debt. And then after I paid them back, I just didn't have the heart to go back in and finish that degree. So I guess the school stealing that money from me really kind of killed my passion for the degree I was going for. I was going for a degree, a bachelor's in media arts and animation. And yeah, they kind of killed that dream in me. And then I just kind of got a job and let my dreams die. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the American way. I got a job and let my dreams die. But you know what? I keep a roof over my head, I keep food in my belly, and I have enough money to keep up with my hobbies, like playing Dead Cells and other video games. Yeah, I hear you. Hopefully things have been doing better for you. I'm not going to go into the boss battle just yet because I'm focusing on the chat for a minute, and I really want to focus on this boss fight because I've never been able to know. I want to finish this fight once with no damage, and I've never been able to do that. I've been doing a lot of Overwatch, Dead by Daylight, some smaller indie games here and there. Ooh, I don't know much about Overwatch. I've seen it played. I know like what kind of game it is. But Dead by Daylight, that's cool. I've watched a lot of people play Dead by Daylight. That's very cool. That's a fun one. I hope you have fun with that. Smaller indie games. What kind of smaller indie games? Out of curiosity. Anything you think I might like? As long as you're taken care of. I wouldn't say I'm taken care of, but you know what? I do okay. I'm definitely not doing good, but you know what? I'm not living on the street. I'm not starving to death. So, I'm doing okay. Just that's my standard. Like, there's so many other people in the world doing so much worse than me. Like, I can't complain. All right. I'm going to ignore chat here for a minute while I focus on this boss fight. So I will get back to it. Latent Regard. That's the Patman on his YouTube channel. Successful parry. I forgot to put down my damn skill. Successful. Oh, I got hit by one of the damn things. All right, no damage. Sad. Yeah, Latent Regard is the Patman. That's his YouTube channel. And apparently also his Twitch. Alright, there's a tentacle that runs from side to side that almost always hits me. Yeah, that's the one. Like, I don't... Like, it always just comes out of nowhere for me. Get down here. All right. Damn it, I dodge rolled way too early. The tentacle that just runs from side to side always has me panicking. Because I can just never predict it like that. Damn it. There we go. Oh, fuck, I fucked that up. Got him. Alright, I took a couple of hits there, that sucks, but you know what? Handled the fight. I've never no damaged this boss. I think this is the only boss that I've gone up against that I haven't successfully done a no-hit on. Only one. Look, I'm on Twitch now. Okay, yeah. Now I'm catching up on chat. Oof. One day I'm gonna no-hit this motherfucker, but I can't do it. Schedule 1 was the one I streamed most recently. It's a drug sim. Interesting, but it's surprisingly fun. I've never even heard of it. Schedule 1. I mean, I've heard of Schedule 1 Narcotics, but like, I've never heard of the game. I'll have to look into it. Yeah, look at that health bar fall. Yeah. Ooh, my health bar fell. I know that much. Jesus. I took some damage on that. I will take the spike shield. If you stay on one side, the tentacle should mostly come from the other side, and the closest tentacle should come straight at you. I tried that tactic before, and the first time I tried that, it worked. The second time, it came from my side, and it didn't work. Tesla coil, but it's not as good as my Tesla coil. Ooh, but it does generate a toxic cloud around the trap, which would work really well with my build. Oh, son of a bitch. I'm going to take this Tesla coil, and I'll just have to spend the extra money to upgrade it. Because so often I drop the Tesla coil in a group of enemies and just start shooting. And if it generates a toxic cloud when it's summoned, it'll just poison those enemies right out of the gate, which in turn will give me that plus 80% damage on my magic missiles. I have to take it. I have to take that. It's worth it. All right. That's good synergy right there. All right. I love the Slumbering Sanctuary, but I really want to fight the giant. I like fighting the giant. Even if the graveyard is cursed. Son of a bitch. All right. I don't know if you remember, I was Hyper Shadow 128 back in the old Turtle streaming days. You're still that on most of your things. I still will always think of you as that Hyper Shadow 128. Just like I'm sure you still think of me as Desert Rat. Ooh, there's a timed door here, 1930. I'll bet you anything this is the door that has the assault shield. And I've just never done it. So I'm gonna have to do that one of these days. Alright, making slow progress on getting everything to be S quality. I've watched some Schedule 1 streams. It looks like a lot of fun. I've never heard of Schedule 1. Jesus, am I the only one that's never heard of Schedule 1? God damn it. I'll have to look it up. My memory is awful lately, but I do remember the name. Oh yeah, Hyper Shadow. He was always around. My best bud. I've changed most of my names now to some version of Latent Regard or the Papman just for channel Synergy. I've heard of people changing like gamer tags and names for Synergy. What is Synergy? Is that something cooler that I've never heard of? Is that like Mega Synergy? What is Synergy? Is Synergy the power of the sun in the palm of your hands? Fucking idiot. I love to bust his ass whenever he makes a typo. Yeah, everybody, whenever Latent Regard / the Papman Games makes a typo, just start chapping his ass. He fucking loves it. It's like Synergy, but you can summon Solaire to help. Alright, I already have my maxed mutations, and I know a lot of people judge me for keeping Armadillo Pack, bitch. Yep, yes I am. But right now I need Armadillo Pack, but if I wasn't using Armadillo Pack, I would totally be running networking with my current build. Because networking causes all of the enemies that I hit with my weapon to share their damage. Which just makes everybody like a chain lightning death machine. Oh, it's beautiful. But I need Armadillo Pack. I need it. Oh, right. I knew I was forgetting something. Upgrade my Tesla coil. Oh, that toxic cloud is beautiful. Now, if only I had something that burns enemies. What do I have? So victims burn what they die with when they die from the Tesla coil. So the oil that it summons will burn, and then so if I have a group of enemies in the middle of my Tesla coil, and one of those enemies dies as a result of the Tesla coil, burning oil will be all over the ground. All of those other enemies will then take 100% damage, a bonus 100% damage, just from the Tesla coil. I've got some good synergy built up on my items right now. I'm very happy with my current build. I'm really going to try not to pop a potion because there is a guaranteed food shop in the graveyard. Oh, you're right, Synergy. My bad. The power of the sun in the palm of my hands. All right, there is a guaranteed food shop in the graveyard. Unfortunately, I have to dip for a bit, but I just wanted to pop in and say hi. I hope you have a good rest of your stream. If I don't get back to swing back around. That was awesome running into you again, Lemon Whiskers. Ghoul City. I still think of you as Lemon Whiskers now that you've told me that that's you. But Ghoul City, I'm going to check out your channel. And yeah, I'm going to keep an eye out for when you go live. And hopefully I'll pop in one of these days. Because yeah, I remember you were never anything but like a super nice, friendly, awesome person. And I would love to catch some of your streams. Ah. All right. Yeah, I see. Yeah, they don't explode immediately anymore. All right. That's why I liked that invisibility, because it would give me a chance to prepare. Also, Pat, look at how pretty this game is. Look at these environments. This game is gorgeous. Look at this hellscape of a graveyard. Oh. Dipping and dodging in a cloud of farts like a stinky ninja. You're goddamn right. I actually am dressed like a ninja. A neon ninja. So I'm dressed like a Tron ninja with my current outfit. It's my favorite outfit I've unlocked in the game so far. Alright, I got a shooty bitch down there. Oh, I got a lot of shooty bitches. Alright, somebody hit me with something. Alright, I wasn't gonna pop food, but I got hit by something. I don't know what. So I'm gonna pop food. It's worth it. Oh, I bet I got hit by that rat teleporting. Nice. Alright. Eventually, this line of enemies will stop coming at me. Give me a chance to catch my breath. Fuck. These guys really do watch martial arts movies. They're just coming at me in a straight line. One at a time. Alright, so this map, Pat. This map is a fun one. You can still call me Lemon if that's easier. Well, have a good one, Ghoul City. Just because, okay, I would never have called you Lemon if you hadn't pointed out that you used to be Lemon. But now that's all I'm thinking about. Ghoul City. I hope you have a good one, though. And yeah, I'll catch you in the future. So, Pat, every map in this game has a really cool shtick to it, which is really fun. This map has something where it has an enemy that makes all the other enemies in the area invisible. So you have to kill that enemy or you have no idea where the other enemies are. And it makes this map relatively scary, but in a very fun way. So like, you know, there could be hidden enemies walking around down there. Which is where traps come into effect sometimes, because they can just check for enemies. Although sometimes that is not the case. Sounds like complete bullshit. I love it. It can be bullshit at times when you just forget about it. Which does happen. Okay. And we got those wizards on the fucking left. They're fucking bastards that can shoot you through walls and detect you through walls. So any of your hiding means nothing to them. Alright. Fucking rat. Alright, I don't like this guy's positioning for my ability to run down there very fast. So I'm kind of gonna just kill him with death from 1,000 cuts. There we go. He died. I just parried him with the armadillo pack over and over again. Fun fact, there is a lot less chat latency on Twitch than on YouTube. Oh, Leighton Regard, you weren't here for when we've been talking about that. So we've been talking about that a lot in recent streams. On Twitch, it's like 8 seconds. One of my chatters, like, I don't know, a few weeks ago, tested this. On YouTube, it's like 38-second time delay, which is fucking crazy. On Twitch, it's like 8 seconds. It's nothing. It's barely even worth mentioning. But on YouTube, it's crazy. Like, so yeah. Yeah, on Twitch, it's supposedly way, way, way better. Like, not even close. Nice. Very nice. Alright, I got 2 Splodies. These Splody guys, fun fact about them. They're called kamikazes. They can come at you through walls if they see you. And they explode and deal massive damage because they're kamikazes. The outfit I'm wearing, I pulled off of one of their corpses. Yeah. Glowy neon. My favorite outfit in the game so far. Like, of all the outfits I've seen. Hey, the Collector Cells. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Alright, I got a wizard down there. Oh. Got a wizard down there. Alright, taking advantage of my synergy. Nice. Woo! Alright. 4 boss cells and wings and magic missiles and Tesla coils are phenomenal combinations. Ooh. Love it. Fun fact, you can parry their explosions if you have Nuts of Steel. I have successfully parried their explosions a handful of times. Not because I deliberately had Nuts of Steel, but because I accidentally had Nuts of Steel. But those Nuts of Steel worked. But yes, you can parry their explosions. I have done it. But I don't think I've ever deliberately done it. I've just done it. It's just happened. Alright, what do we got down here? Hey, Indulgence. That is a good weapon, but you know what? Not for my build. Having Nuts of Steel sounds outrageously uncomfortable. I don't know, ask Wolverine. I'm pretty sure they gave him adamantium testicles, right? Like, I'm like 80% sure they also replaced those. Which would explain a few things, actually. Alright, Force Shield. Not as good as my current Force Shield. Yeah, not as good as my current Force Shield, which I haven't been using anyway. I mean, I've used it a couple of times to parry. But, like, I don't use it anywhere near as much as I should. And I'm very aware of this. Anybody who might be watching this lurking, like, I know I don't use the shield enough. Believe me. It's something that I'm working on. Sort of. 27%. Thank you. There's always a blasty wizard up there. Alright. Ooh. And that's how you deal with that. Fly and fucking melt every motherfucker in the fucking room. Oh, Grog would be proud. Ugh. Alright, oh, there's one of those invisible bastards. That's why all the enemies up here were invisible, because that bastard down there is making them all invisible. Nice. Oh, fuck. Great. Now I'm cursed. Great. God damn it. Okay, so I didn't know that over to the right where I was blasting that motherfucker, there was an enemy. I forget what it's called, but this little bastard with a plague mask, he will run right at you and try to curse you. Sower losers, that's what they're called. Yeah, now I'm a one hit. If I take any damage, I die and lose all my progress. So they're called sower losers. I do remember that. Now. And if you kill them in any way, they curse you. So you just get 3 curses. Like, it's not like you can dodge the curse. If they die as a result of something you do to them, like if they kill themselves, you don't get a curse. But if you kill them, if they die because of damage that you inflicted, you always get 3 stacks of curse. Yeah, just don't get hit. Fucking, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm lucky I didn't hit that spike right there. Oh, okay. Luckily there were rats down there. Rats are super easy to kill. There's some ways to kill them without getting cursed. I've managed to kill one without getting cursed, but I think I somehow tricked it to fall on spikes, and it didn't count. I think the game didn't count it as I killed him. I think the game counted it as it just died, and so I didn't get any stacks of curse. Or something. I don't know. Nice. Alright, we got an elite up there. We got another wizard down there. Killed a wizard. Hey, he dropped food. Hell yeah. Alright, we got one rat up there. I'm not worried about the rats. Get up there, Tesla coil, wings, blast. Got him. Ooh, you gotta be fast. You gotta be full on Ricky Bobby. You gotta be fast. Ooh, this amulet is good for this map. It reveals invisible enemies. Ooh. But it lowers my my tactics. I don't want that. Hokuto's bow mark damage doesn't count, and for some reason infantry and power grenades work. Really? You can blow them up with a grenade, and it doesn't count as you killed them? I did not know that. That is very good to know. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. That is very good to know. Alright. So for anybody who might be lurking that might not know, so I'm always deploying this skill before I blast open these doors or start blasting the enemies. And I'm not just doing that because the Tesla coil does amazing area of effect damage. I'm doing that because I have a perk that gives me 42% extra damage when I'm near a deployed skill. And it is something I really take advantage of. I like that plus 42% damage. It makes a difference. It's one of the reasons my enemies can melt. Oh yeah. And then I always place a Tesla coil, if I have one, in front of these chests, because these chests, Patrick, you'll love this, these chests can almost act like a mimic. There are mimics in this game, but like, they aren't these. But these chests can sometimes contain shitloads of enemies that just run out and just murder the fuck out of you. So having an area of effect trap can really save your life. So Hokuto's bow. I got a legendary Hokuto's bow once, and I liked it, but I've never unlocked Hokuto's bow yet in the base game. So, like, unfortunately, I haven't been able to play with it. Like, really play with it. Ooh. Symmetrical lance. That does not take advantage of any of my scrolls, really. But god damn, that is a fun weapon. I love the symmetrical lance. Online, people are very lukewarm to it, but, like, I love it. Like, you just have to really be good with the timing on it. But, like, it's a good weapon. Alright, notice I'm not punching the ground to speed up anymore. Because now I can run into invisible enemies. I mean, I could have the whole map, but, like, I'm being extra careful. Oh, shit. It has one of those. Yeah, I got it. So another thing that the elites I've noticed can do when you get to higher boss cell difficulties is not only do they start generating like little energy turrets that can shoot you through walls and from a distance. I'm cursed now. What the fuck? Somehow I got cursed, so I need to be extra careful. But yeah, they can summon turrets, but they can also summon shields that you have to destroy before you can even do any damage to them. Okay, I need to be extra careful because there must have been a fucking sore loser there because I got cursed for 3 stacks. Anything hits me and I die. Okay, so that's actually a really good spot beneath me to pop wings and a Tesla coil and just let my area of effect do work. Cannibals drop it. The tall guys with the blades here in the graveyard. You won't get hit. Yeah. The cannibals. The cannibals. What? The cannibals are the ones who I call like chainsaw hands? Like those are the cannibals? Interesting. Curse lifted. Okay. Whew, luckily there were a few rats down there. When you get a curse, what you want to see more than anything else are rats and kamikazes, because those things are one-hit enemies basically, and they always run in packs. So like they're the best way to lift curses, I've learned. A lot of invisible bastards. Nice. Alright. Second scroll fragment. Inchworm forward because I am a coward. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I hear a cursed bastard. But that sounds like a Doombringer. Let's use the homunculus just to scout. I'll also kill this guy, whatever. Oh shit! The hell? That guy can teleport to you, like, what? I know they can all teleport to you, but like, how did he detect me? I was just gonna scout to see if there was a guy down there. So, after you beat this game for the first time, Patrick, they always teleport if you're in their range. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, I thought they had to see you. I didn't realize that they. Fuck. That's good to know. This is useful information. Okay, Patrick. So there's a power you get that you only get when you beat this game for the first time, called homunculus, where you can detach your head and you can literally like move around the map. You can damage enemies, pick up items with it. But I use it primarily for scouting out what's coming up ahead. So I can use it to maybe get a little bit of a further reach to see like, oh, there's that enemy down there. There's a Kylo Ren down there, you know, with a lightsaber. There's two rats. There's a kamikaze. Like, you know, I'll use it to scout. Apparently, it just summoned that motherfucker to me. God damn it. That was scary. All right. Scary. Don't you shoot at me. Oh, great. Well, I had to kill him anyway, so whatever. Alright, I'm cursed again. So now I'm a 3-hit. Or I'm a 1-hit, but like 3 times. Oh, and when you're cursed, you also can't use the homunculus. Because the homunculus could be used to cheese that. There's 3 rats down there. There, I lifted the curse. But then I fell down here by accident and put myself in tremendous danger. Holy shit balls. Okay. I took a tiny hit, but not a big hit. They always tell... Oh, no, I already read that. Okay. Woo! Okay, I lifted the curse. That's all that matters. I lifted the curse. Okay. Because I'm the best gene puncher in the universe. I mean, it really doesn't matter as long as you're in them. Alright. Let's get this bonus damage here. Take out the fly because he summons a horde of enemies if I don't kill him fast enough. This guy's helpless if you're above him with magic missiles. Because he has a range. He's like a scorpion. He's fat scorpion. So that fat bastard will use a scorpion thing to like summon you to him, and then he'll fuck you up. But if you're above him, he can't do shit. Like even if he teleports to you, he teleports to you so slowly. As long as you get the drop on them, they're no threat. All right. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. You can also just crouch under it. Yeah, you can crouch under his hook. Yeah, but like, you know, it's even better when their hook physically can never hit you. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm sure there's no bad guys in front of me. I'm not scared. Okay. I'm not scared. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, come at me, bruh. Yeah. I'm such a pussy. Alright, here we go. And goddamn proud of it. Ooh, this might be the food door. Oh, and we got a shop. Alright. What am I hoping for? I mean, really just better numbers. Alright, magic missile 10, but I'd be losing the poison synergy. I'll hold off. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. Mine are 11. Never mind. Mine are better. Those are garbage. Worthless waste of time. 2,000 hours and I never thought to just crouch. I did figure that out, but not right away. I'm not gonna lie about this. So there's nothing wrong with that. Like the first like 4 or 5 times I ran into those bastards, it never clicked in my brain that you could just crouch. Which made me feel very stupid. Oh, yep, food shop. All right. Okay, I still have above 50% in terms of damage. So I'm gonna go through the rest of the map, and if I do get hit, I'll be able to recover more health from that that chicken leg. So, but the food shop is here. I just have to not forget to come back to the food shop. I've done this before. Oh, done teleport. Before I leave the level, go back to the food shop. I have forgotten to do this and felt like a moron. Got 2,000 hours in this game. That is admirable, by the way. Can I just say, that's awesome. Oh, if I had a curse right now, I'd be pissed. Because platforming sections are scarier than any boss. Not because they're hard, but because it's so easy to just accidentally get nicked by the tiniest edge of a spike, by the tiniest edge of a hitbox of a spinny ball. So like if you have a curse and you just get the tiniest nick, like even if it's completely harmless, like even if you think you're out of the hitbox, you just die. You just die. I'm not afraid. I am afraid of no ghost. Are there no enemies in here? Okay. I see your ripple. Come to my Tesla coil, bitches. There you are, you sack of shit. Oh, and he's sitting in water. You know, I actually have an idea. I'm gonna have to remember this room is here, because that guy is very easily killable. I'm going to continue to explore this map really quick, because there's a good chance, I don't think it's guaranteed. Can you save and quit in the middle of a run? I think you can, but I'm not sure. Actually, East Infection would be the right person to ask about that. So my game crashed in the middle of a run the other day. Like just the first time I've ever had a game crash. And I was like, oh shit, I probably lost my progress because the game crashed, so it thinks I closed. And it loaded me back into the level that I was loaded into. So, okay, you can. You can quit in the middle of a run. That is good to know. Yeah, I'm going to continue, but what I was saying, I'm going to continue to explore this map because there's a good chance there's a cursed chest on this map. And there's a lot of easily destroyable enemies in that room. So if I can find a cursed chest, I would love to save those enemies to remove the curse. Nice. All right, 17 scrolls. That's usually the number I start feeling a little more comfortable. Oh, the cursed chest is guaranteed here. Okay, that's good to know. I swear one time I came here and there wasn't a cursed chest. And that's what made me think it wasn't guaranteed. That's good to know. I've learned though, if you find an area with a lot of easily destroyable enemies, try to save them for, there it is. There it is. Save them for the cursed chest. Okay, there's the cursed chest. So the cursed chest is different than the enemies because it gives you 10 stacks of curse. So you have to kill 10 enemies to clear it. Alright. You have outraged the gods. Just one hit and you're dead. Eliminate 10 enemies to lift the curse. So doing this gives you money, which is surprisingly useful because upgrading stuff, never underestimate it. It gives you a colorless item. A colorless item will benefit from any of your, whatever your major scroll is. So there's 3 types of scrolls you can use to upgrade your abilities. Tactics, brutality, and survival. If you're maxed out in tactics like I am, then the item you get will be beneficial for tactics. This is actually not better than what I currently have, so I am not going to take it. Because the one I have right now, well actually maybe it is, it's actually I think equal. So I might as well take it. Yeah, why not? Why not? Nah. I like the one I got. But yeah, the whole reason is that extra scroll. The extra 15% damage. Which, it adds up. It motherfucking adds up. And you need it on harder difficulties. Okay, there are enemies right by this door. Immediately pop the Tesla coil. Immediately pop the wings. Alright. Just in case. Okay. All the near... What? It still says I need 10 enemies. Was one of those enemies I killed maybe one of those bastards that curses you for 3? Because that should have cleared my curse. Or cleared 3 of my curse. Huh. Okay. That cleared 4 of my curse. Ooh, a legendary weapon. Oh, and I do love the Vorpins. So legendary weapons, Pat, are like, you know, understandably the best kind of weapon you can find in the game. Legendary weapons are, they also tend to always favor the scroll you're using, which is really good because it means they'll always be powerful. But they also have the best modifiers and usually a unique, awesome modifier to go with it. I like how I'm still firing just because I'm afraid. Alright. Now, the Vorpin, I love the Vorpin. It's just a pan. Like, I've beaten the game with nothing but pans before. You know, I should take it. I should take it. Because I'm not using the damn shield. I'm still relying on my armadillo pack. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. Because this burns enemies. So all I have to do is tag somebody with it once. And they just start burning. Ugh. And I'm not using the damn shield. It's such a waste of inventory space. Alright, no more enemies? No more enemies. Okay, I still got 2 stacks of curse. But that's better than 10. Okay. Okay, there was that previous room that had a very easily destroyable enemy. I believe it was that room, right? Yeah. There was a fart cloud in here, so I believe that was my fart cloud. Now, the only thing that scares me is if there's another invisible enemy. Oh, I think I saw something. Okay, lifted the curse. Because I'm the best gene puncher in the universe. Okay, now I'm being arrogant. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Play smart. Play slow, play smart. Okay. Don't get penisy, kid. Ah! There we go. Yeah, play smart. Oh, there's a cursed bastard down there. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna leave those 3 enemies alone. Because I do not want to get cursed. Not any more than I have to. Alright, we got a scroll of power down here. Alright, I think I'm gonna beat this level and then I'm unfortunately gonna have to stop in the middle of a run. So yeah, this will be my last level of the day. I didn't get very far because I'm playing so slow and cautiously and because I'm talking to chat a lot. Yeah, remember the food merchant. Thank you. I actually had forgotten. God damn it. It's so easy to forget shit in this game. Walking like a coward. Alright. What's in this 4-door? 4-door and 7 years ago. Hey, stuff. The ice armor is nice. The ice armor is basically like Ford's ice armor. The armor of Agathis. So you effectively cover yourself in ice, and then it explodes when you get hit and deals ice damage to the enemy. Time to be cocky again. Yeah, you're not wrong. There's a lot of stuff in this game that is definitely inspired by D&D. Like magic missiles are freaking in this game. Like the armor of Agathis is basically in this game. There's a lot of other D&D things. All right, there's the exit. So I can leave this map whenever I want. So Pat, another thing that this game does that I really respect it for, the thing I probably respect about this game the most, is that it encourages exploration of every map. So I could leave this map right now and go on to the next. But those areas that are still hidden by the fog of war could have really good shit in them. And you never know until you actually explore those areas. The only way to know is to go. Okay, exit to the Forgotten Sepulchre. Okay, now I've got a map. So the Forgotten Sepulchre is my favorite map in the entire game, Pat. You would love this map. It's a map that punishes you for moving slowly. It's so the entire map is covered in like creepy oozing darkness that slowly infects you if you're away from the light. So if you're away from a light source for more than 12 seconds, you start taking damage and die. So you have to move fast, you have to fight smart, and you have to constantly be on the move. Like it's so fun. It's the Metroid Prime 2 level. Yeah, it really is. It's the ether. Yes. You described it perfectly. 100%. Okay. I got a bunch of enemies down there and a random chest. The chest probably won't have anything good, but it might have some money, and I could use the money. Oh, he tried to scorpion me. Aw. That was cute. Okay, don't get penisy, kid. I could still die. Here's the thing. I've been cocky like this before, and I've still died like a dumbass. never, ever, ever get cocky in this game. That's something I've learned. And I take that to heart. Play smart. Use your abilities to the best of their ability. Alright. Play like a champion. That's my secret, Cap. I'm always cocky. I think those were Derek Reese's last words, right? That's my secret, Captain. Cactin. That's my secret, Cockton. I'm always cocky. So, I was jumping up those platforms pretty fast. I didn't notice those spinny balls at first. I almost just got hit for a lot of damage. That would have really annoyed me. Ooh, Frost Blast. Frost Blast is fun. That's a good item. Doesn't really work with my current build, but it is a good item. I like the Frost Blast. Okay, everything except for the food shop. Alright, let's go to the food shop. Oh, this game is so much fun. Pat, if you play this game, Pat, I want you to record and stream it. I want to watch you play this game so badly. It's like #1 on my list. I want to see you play this game. This game is so much fun. You should have seen me playing on lower difficulties. I played a lot faster and a lot more reckless. I play like such a coward. It's so slow and so carefully on the higher difficulties. And I love it. If I Leighton Regard it, it'll be a recorded long play and I upload after the review. Well, I hope you stream it also. Like, if you ever find time to stream. Like, I know you don't stream all the time, but like when you do, oh, I love being able to hop in. I would love to watch you playing this live, but even if it's just a recording, I would love that so much. There's a lot to this game too. Like, thank God for people like East Infection, and I have some other Dead Cells people that pop into my streams from time to time, because they've taught me a lot about this game. Like, I've learned a lot from just playing, but they've taught me a lot also. Like, useful stuff. Ooh, Tesla coil 1 higher, and it generates a toxic cloud, but doesn't... Oh, and it burns the ground when destroyed. But it doesn't spread the inflammable oil like my current Tesla coil. And I really like that it spreads the inflammable oil. Ooh. I'll hold off. I'll hold off. Yeah. Yeah, because I've still got a few levels, so I could still find better Tesla coils. Alright, Reforge. Everything I have is S-Class. Well, everything that matters, because I never really use my shield. So I'm good there. Alright. And that'll be it for my stream. No, this would be a great Leighton Regard, Pat, because this game definitely captured the like zeitgeist of the roguelikes. Like I've been hearing this game talked about for years. I've been watching it speedrun for years. I'm ashamed of myself for not playing this sooner because I'm just having such a blast. This game has been getting me through weeks of shitty work shifts. Like, I've been getting home and just feeling better playing this game. But yeah, anyway, that's going to be the end of my stream. Special thank you to Ghoul City, formerly of Lemon Whiskers fame. Special thank you to Leighton Regard. Special thank you to East Infection. And special thank you to Joseph. Was it Joseph? I believe it was Joseph that popped into the stream for a couple of minutes. Special thank you to all of you for popping into chat and saying hi, because I always greatly appreciate it. But yeah, next time I'm going to play more Dead Cells, and I think I'm gonna not touch the game until I stream again tomorrow. No, I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow. I can't stream tomorrow. I'm playing D&D tomorrow. I'm gonna try to stream Monday. Oh, maybe I won't be picking up at the same spot. Damn it. I don't want to not play this game for multiple days. Okay, maybe I won't pick up at the same spot. But I'm going to try to stream on Monday, but I'm not sure if I will be able to. So worst case, my next stream will be Thursday. Best case, Monday. But yeah, always great to find a game that makes you feel better at the end of the day. Yeah, that is true, right? Like, this game has been a wonderful distraction for me from, honestly, some pretty awful work shifts. Like, my back has been fucking burning at the end of my work shifts lately. Mother of God. Oh. Mother of God. I had to move this like 600-pound lockup like the other day, and it was, and like just so much heavy lifting. Like, my God. I was dead. I was a zombie the rest of that day. Anyway, I hope everybody has a good one, and I will see you all next time, I hope. Live long and prosper. As I move further away from the microphone as I say and prosper for some reason. Oh yeah, and Pat, if you end up watching Starfleet Academy, you gotta let me know what you think of it, because so far I'm all about it. Anyway, live long and prosper.